Ever felt like you're broken? Like you'll never be enough? What if your biggest flaw could be your greatest gift? It might change the way you see yourself forever. Take a deep breath and listen closely, because what you're about to hear is something most people realize too late in life.
Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a hard-working farmer.
Every morning he woke up before the first light of dawn and walked a long way to fetch drinking water from a distant well. The farmer carried 2 clay pots to bring the water home. He tied them to the ends of a wooden stick and placed the stick across his strong shoulders. One pot was perfect in every way. It was smooth, round, and flawless. Not a single drop of water ever escaped from it. The other pot had a small crack on its side. Because of that crack, half the water leaked out slowly, drop by drop, before the farmer even reached home. The perfect pot was very proud of itself. It looked down upon the cracked pot with contempt. I am flawless, it would think to itself. I do my job perfectly. Every single drop of water reaches home safely because of me. One morning, as they swayed gently on the wooden stick, the perfect pot looked at the cracked pot and said in a mocking voice, "Look at you! You are completely useless. Half of your water is always gone before we even reach home. Why does our master even bother carrying you? You are nothing but a burden." The cracked pot said nothing. It stayed silent, swallowing its pain, but those words cut deep into its heart like sharp thorns. Day after day, the same thing happened. The perfect pot teased and taunted. The cracked pot stayed quiet and suffered in silence. The farmer walked his long path, unaware of the pain his little pot was carrying. Slowly, the cracked pot began to believe what it heard. It began to feel truly worthless. One day, the cracked pot could not bear the weight of its shame anymore. As they walked along the dusty path under the morning sun, tears began to roll down its side. Drop by drop they fell, mixing with the water that leaked from its crack. Finally, in a trembling voice filled with sorrow, it whispered to the farmer, "Master, I am so sorry. Please forgive me." The farmer, surprised to hear the pot speak, looked at it with gentle eyes. "Why are you crying, my friend?" he asked softly. "What troubles your heart so deeply?" The cracked pot spoke in a voice broken with shame. "Because I am useless, master. I have a crack in my side. Every single day I'll lose half the water you work so hard to fetch. You wake up before sunrise. You walk such a long distance. You carry such a heavy load. But because of me, half of your effort is wasted. Yet you never scold me. You never throw me away. I feel so ashamed of myself. I am a burden to you. Please forgive me for being so broken and worthless." The farmer listened quietly, his face calm and kind. When the pot finished speaking, he smiled gently and said, "Oh, is that what makes you sad, my dear friend? Is that the pain you have been carrying in your heart? Don't worry. Tomorrow I will show you something, and after that you will never feel useless again. I promise you this." The cracked pot did not understand what the farmer meant, but there was something in his warm voice that brought a ray of hope. The next day, the farmer carried both pots as usual and went to fetch water from the well. The morning air was fresh and cool. Birds sang their morning songs, and a gentle breeze carried the scent of earth and grass. On the way back, as they walked along the familiar path, the farmer said softly, "Today I want both of you to look carefully at the sides of the road. Look down and observe what is there." Both pots looked down. The cracked pot gasped in surprise. There were beautiful flowers blooming all along its side of the path. They danced gently in the morning breeze, their petals glowing with fresh dew. For the first time in many days, the cracked pot forgot its sadness. How beautiful, it whispered in wonder. How absolutely beautiful. The perfect pot also looked, but on its side of the path there were no flowers, only dry earth and scattered stones. When they reached home, the cracked pot looked at itself and saw again that half its water was gone. Its brief happiness vanished. "Master," it whispered sadly, "even after seeing those lovely flowers, I still failed you. I still could not bring you a full pot of water. I am still broken." The farmer sat down beside the pots and smiled. His smile was like warm sunlight breaking through clouds. "No, my little friend," he said gently, "you don't understand yet. Tell me, didn't you notice something special about those flowers?" "They were the most beautiful flowers I have ever seen, Master." "Yes," said their farmer, "but where were they growing? On which side of the path?" They were on my side, Master." "Exactly," said the farmer, his eyes twinkling with joy. "Now tell me, why do you think they grew only on your side and not on the perfect pot side?" The cracked pot could not answer. The farmer spoke with love in his voice. "Because I have always known about your crack, my friend. I have known from the very beginning. And many months ago, because I understood your crack, I planted flower seeds all along your side of the path." The cracked pot's heart began to beat faster. "Every single day, while we walked back home, you watered those seeds without even knowing it. Drop by drop, the water that leaked from your side fell gently on the soil. It gave life to those seeds. It nourished them. It helped them grow. And now, because of you, the whole road is filled with beautiful flowers." Tears began to flow again, but this time they were tears of joy and relief. For the first time in its life, it felt valuable, it felt special, it felt loved. But then something unexpected happened. The perfect pot, which had been listening to everything in silence, suddenly spoke. Its voice was no longer proud or mocking. It was soft and filled with shame. "Master, I have something to say." The farmer looked at the perfect pot with kindness. "Yes, my friend, speak freely." "I am deeply ashamed of myself. All this time I made fun of the cracked pot. I called it useless. I called it a burden. I thought I was better because I am perfect, and I carry all my water without losing a single drop. But now I see the truth. While I was busy being proud, my friend here was creating something beautiful that I could never create. I was blind to see the value in what I considered a flaw. My dear friend, please forgive me." The cracked pot replied softly, "Of course I forgive you. We all make mistakes. What matters is that you have learned from them." The farmer smiled warmly at both pots. "My dear friends, listen carefully. Nobody in this world is perfect. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. We all have our gifts and our limitations. That is the nature of life. You," he said to the perfect pot, "are excellent at carrying water without spilling it. That is your gift, and it is valuable." Then he looked at the cracked pot. "And you, my dear friend, have a different gift. Your crack allows you to water the flowers along the path. Because of you, beauty grows where there was only dust." He continued, "If both of you were perfect pots, I would have water but no flowers. If both of you were cracked pots, I would have flowers but not enough water. You complete each other. You need each other." From that day forward, the perfect pot carried water with humility, and the cracked pot leaked water with joy. They traveled together every day, no longer as rivals, but as friends. One brought water to the home, and the other brought beauty to the path. Both were needed, both were loved. Both were perfect in their own way. If we look deeply into our own lives, we will find that we are all like these two pots. Some of us might feel like the perfect pot, capable and efficient, but sometimes lacking warmth or creativity. Some of us might feel like the cracked pot, flawed and imperfect, yet capable of creating unexpected beauty. The truth is, we are all a little bit of both. Nobody is perfect, and that is perfectly fine. Our imperfections make us human. Our flaws make us unique. And sometimes the very thing we think is our greatest weakness is actually the source of our greatest gift to the world. Never judge anyone by their flaws or limitations. And never be ashamed of your own imperfections. They make you who you are.